Hello and happy Friday. Thanks for joining us here for another edition of Off the Desk. Kaylee Collins.
And I'm Julia O'Keefe. Yes, we made it to Friday, the first week after the holidays. You know, it's always a victory to get through in high spirits, especially. Yes.
Yes. I know. It feels like today is already, knock on wood, going by pretty fast.
I know.
Too.
Yeah. We had a lot of things like in and out of the news this morning, which I think it was, we were like really working a lot behind the scenes too, which I mean, we typically do as things come in, but it felt like there was a lot of updating this morning, which made for a good newscast, and it went by fast.
Yes. I feel like this whole week we've had a lot of news to cover, national, international, and local stories, and a lot of news that it was heavy at times earlier in the week, and news stories that had updates and things to follow. So, and of course we'll do that through the weekend and stuff as well. But yeah, a lot of news. Hard news, heavier stuff, but some lighter stuff too. Like today we got to talk a little bit about the playoff preview for the NFL playoffs coming up this weekend. And of course you can watch the Patriots and Chargers game right here on 22 News. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah.
And we have some exciting news related to that.
Yeah. I'm going to the game in a crazy turn of events last night. No, so my boyfriend's coworker got tickets in a raffle through work. And
like, how lucky.
Yeah. And I guess they were saying that this guy has been winning like all the raffles lately. So he was saying that his coworkers are like, oh, again. But and he got 4 tickets. So
I'm shocked that when you said that, I thought that they just didn't want to go or something.
No, it's the 4 of us going. That's crazy. His coworker and his wife, and then us. Yeah. 4 tickets.
That's crazy.
And I'm so excited.
And they're good seats, you said, right?
They're really good seats.
I'm so happy for you.
I've never been to I will. I've never been to a Patriots game or a professional football game. I've only ever been to Gillette for soccer games or the Eras Tour.
I was there for the Eras Tour too, but I was in the very last seat.
Oh, I was upper bowl. Yeah. So this is gonna be
it's so fun. For a game, because my dad one of his friends or his coworkers from years ago was a season ticket holder, so he would like sell different games to him. So I've gone to a few different games with my dad or like my mom, whoever, go to whichever game in different areas of Gillette too. And when it's especially if a Patriots like comeback is on the horizon or the energy there, a game like this, it's a playoff game. Yeah, they're taking on the Chargers. It's gonna be wild. They're gonna have
I know. I'm so excited. Yeah, it should be really exciting. So we still have to figure out the logistics of getting in and out because it's probably gonna be
it will be probably tough getting out.
Yeah, super packed. We'll probably go like early and tailgate and spend the day.
And it looks like it's going to be nice out.
Yeah, it's not good. I know. I was like packing and getting together all my, fleece lined turtlenecks and stuff, which I'll still wear, but it looks like it's only going to be, I say only, but like 40s, low 30s by like 10. But even then it's like the energy will just be adrenaline.
People around you too.
Yeah. I'm super excited. So that's like the main event of my weekend. Other than that, and that's like, I didn't even have plans until this. So I was like, okay. I don't know. We're doing a game night tonight with some friends and pretty low key. Tomorrow, I don't know, maybe go for a walk outside. It's not going to rain, I don't think, into the afternoon, but it's going to be pretty nice. So playing it by ear and really just rest up leading up to Sunday. Yeah. So
that'll be so fun.
I won't be here on Monday, but I figured this was the perfect use of my first personal day.
Personal day of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My weekend won't be as exciting. I was going to try and see, because the game is so late, obviously I have to go to sleep. So I was going to try and see if maybe, depending on what I do on Sunday, if I could like do an earlier nap.
You're going to split sleep?
I don't know if maybe split sleep. I don't know if I'll like stay up to watch the whole game, but maybe like wake up at some point during the second half and kind of like see what the score is. And maybe I could catch the end and try to go back to sleep. My sleep schedule has kind of been all over the place anyways. So like, we'll just see how I'm feeling on Sunday and how late I guess I go to sleep on Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll determine if I could do that. But if not, I'll get a recap of the game. When I come
You're going to have to read the highlights.
I'm going to have to read the highlights. So, so that'll be, obviously I'll watch that or other playoff games on Sunday. My husband's a huge Jaguars fan, so he's going to be watching the Jags taking on the Bills.
What stemmed that? Like, why is he a Jaguars fan?
I don't know. It was so funny this morning. Actually, it was before you came in. I was reading the sports block in the 4:30, And I was like, oh, and Miami won last night too, because Bobby was watching that and he was rooting for Miami. And our producer, Sam, goes, is he from Florida or something? I was like, no, he just likes Florida teams for whatever reason. I guess when he was a little kid, he just kind of liked their jerseys, liked the look, the color, and decided to stick by them since he was a little kid. So I don't know where his his love for Miami came from for the college football team, but he's a Miami fan too. So he was happy about that win last night. Yeah, the Jags and the Bills will be an interesting game too. Our other producer in the morning, Andrew, is a huge Buffalo Bills fan.
Buffalo Bills fan.
This morning, because I'm actually kind of worried about them playing the Jaguars because they have a really good defense. But Bobby was saying that he was worried because of Josh Allen.
I feel like that's the consensus. Yeah. I mean,
so we'll see. That'll be a good game. So I'll probably watch that with them. I am supposed to get together with my cousins and my sisters on Sunday just to do we do like that book swap, like game
fun
day type thing.
I love it.
So that might interfere with like when I'm watching some of the games, but that'll be Sunday. I'm kind of going backwards. Saturday, what am I doing? Getting together with like an old friend.
Nice.
Catch up and get coffee, so that'll be good.
Always nice.
And then tonight, I'm really going backwards on this weekend preview. Bobby and I are going to go out to dinner at a new restaurant.
Oh, nice.
We haven't done that in a while, so it'll be fun.
Awesome.
And I have a doctor's appointment. Check on the baby.
Yay!
So
baby checkup.
So it'll be good. Hopefully everything's good, and it looks like it'll be a kind of fun weekend ahead.
Good. It's nice to have a mix of structured time, a mix of plans, and then some
times to just hang out.
Sometimes to just hang.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
I'll probably just hang on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Those are our big plans for the weekend. I guess we could take a quick break here and talk about some other things going on in the news.
Yeah, we'll be back. Welcome back to Off the Desk. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
I'm Kaylee Collins. Yes, we've made it to Friday. We heard a little bit about our plans for this upcoming weekend that we're both looking forward to. So that's going to be good. We were trying to think of other things that were kind of going on or things that maybe we didn't get to when we had Emma and Lindsay come and join us.
We had a long list of stuff to talk about with them.
We did, yeah. I can't wait to see how their show comes together.
I know. I think it's going to be really great.
They keep a conversation going and they have a lot of things that they're interested in too.
Yeah. So they both follow like a lot of trending topics and also super newsy topics too. So they have a lot to talk about.
Sometimes they give us ideas.
They do give us ideas.
And start chatting with us about, did you hear this or that?
Yeah. Speaking of, Emma gave me an idea this morning, actually. We did talk about this a little bit yesterday. Bruno Mars is releasing a new album called The Romantic, but his first single actually was released last night at midnight. It's called I Just Might, I think it is. I haven't gotten a chance to listen to it yet, but that's super exciting. I just might. But it's funny because we were talking about this yesterday. If you caught us talking about why Kaylee may have banned Bruno Mars songs from her wedding. But I was thinking about it. So he hasn't released, his last album was released 10 years ago. And that led me to thinking, like, who else would I want to see kind of come back? Like, we saw Hilary Duff came back with an album. But, like, who's been away for a while? What album
that hasn't made
it? Like, Harry Styles also took, he took a social media break from everything. And now there's rumors that like, maybe he is releasing an album.
I would love if he made a new album.
Yeah. Wait, what else? Were we talking about it yesterday, or someone else posted like the album is done or something?
Yeah, Harry posted
that was Harry, but someone else. I'll look this up too. But I was thinking, and this leads to another whole topic, so kind of a segue. But answer this question if you have an answer. Demi Lovato hasn't made her own music in so long, and she's also set to make an appearance in Camp Rock 3, which has also been officially announced. So she's like producing. So I don't know if she's going to be in it, but she's like involved in the project.
I feel like Demi Lovato has a lot of really good hits. Like I don't know, when I think of it, I'm not like a huge Demi Lovato fan, but there are a lot of songs of hers that I like. And I feel like in that era of probably about 10 years ago, she was making some really good radio hits.
I think she's super talented.
I think
she's got a really good voice.
All the Disney stars, I really do think that she
was
has,
a singer first.
The singing range is there.
Yeah.
Like in comparison to Miley Cyrus even. I mean, Miley is good
I think
too.
Miley has she's got a good voice.
She does have a good voice, but like Selena Gomez, not the strongest singer in their era of like Disney pop stars trying to like have their own solo singing career. So I would be on board with the Demi Lovato album.
Give us some, give us something that she blows the roof off the place with her singing. But I just looked up what I was talking about of whoever posted the album is done. So that was in fact Bruno Mars. I'm sorry, I'm getting it was. So no one else, but Harry Styles did the. Sorry, I forgot that it actually was Bruno Mars. But well, Miley Cyrus and the whole Hannah Montana anniversary too.
Yeah, that'll be good. That's something to look forward to.
Camp Rock.
She's had a lot of different eras.
She's had a lot of different eras. I saw a post on social media earlier this week that was like Miley Cyrus kind of started the trend of Disney Channel actors like breaking the barriers and becoming their own person once they end their contracts and everything.
She kind of did it in like an extreme way.
Yeah, because she went to complete like I'm an adult now with the bangs, cut the hair, dye it, all those things. But it's interesting now that we are seeing a lot of those stars going back to their Disney roots in adulthood, like even with the Jonas Brothers tour.
I think we've talked about this a little bit, and I want to say when we had Max and Dustin on, we talked about before they launched their Simply Cinema show and they were coming on Off the Desk, we talked about that like nostalgia connection and how they were talking more so in like the movie and television industry, but it's happening in music too, where I think there are so many people, and when you go online on social media, like nostalgia is such a thing of people like, not people, but like even businesses, corporations, industries playing on, okay, this is what people enjoy. They like have this nostalgic feel for things that they grew up on or that they feel fond of from their past. So I think the music industry is hopping on board with that trend, try to appeal to people's nostalgia.
Absolutely.
Get excited about reliving that feeling of, the music you listened to when you were in high school or in college and things that you have like really good memories associated with. So crazy.
It's also hitting multi-generations too, because I think about the first time I watched Camp Rock was with my grandma because she recorded it on her DVR for me and wanted me, like, we would always go over there on Thursdays and she was like, I have a movie recorded for you. I think you're going to like it. And we watched it for the first time together. So even she heard that there's a Camp Rock 3 coming out, like she got excited and she's going on 90 years old.
That's awesome.
The multiple generations. That people, she was excited for me when I said we were going to see the Jonas Brothers in concert like last summer. Yeah. So it's showing, and whereas like she's not necessarily going to know the newer Disney stars because like her grandkids are in their 20s and not watching those types of things, but this is appealing all the way up. I think it's great moves.
It's great moves. Yeah. It's also like I remember being a kid and getting so excited about, we talked about this before, the sing-along versions of High School Musical or like Camp Rock and things like that. You can learn the dances and such,
Yes. Here comes our special guest. So there's lots of things to look forward to. Lots of I don't even know if I could call them comebacks because it's not even like they went away. They've been appreciated.
Just took a little break,
little hiatus, but a lot of exciting things to come. I'm gonna have to go check out that new Bruno Mars song.
Yeah, we'll report back on Monday or Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
We'll take a quick break and then we're gonna have a chat with our GM. Okay. All right, welcome back to this Friday edition of Off the Desk. You may have seen our GM, Bob Simone, sneak in here right before the break before we went into the last break, but let's bring him in here now. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thanks for being here with us.
Good morning. I see you guys every morning at home.
Well, we're excited to have you here, and we understand that there's something exciting to show and talk about this morning.
Well, I actually have 3 things I want to talk about. So, but before I do, I want to compliment you guys for, again, being the launch pad for the shows that we're going to be putting on our Plus app. And I was listening to somebody talk about how the music business has changed.
We were just talking about that.
How people who create music and make music now, because everything is streaming. It used to be you made record albums and you got on AM radio or FM radio or whatever. It's all changed now. There's not a lot of money in the actual distribution of music. It's in touring. That's where people make their money. That's why everybody's going on tour.
Yeah.
And so businesses change and they evolve and they adapt. Now, are albums and streaming still important to musicians? Oh, yeah. They want to be on that top list.
Of course.
But they also need to do the touring. They continue to do touring. So, this is our future here. Are we going to still be in the TV business? Absolutely. I mean, our broadcast signal is one of the most important things that we have as a company. But we need to be in these ancillary businesses. And you guys are breaking ground and you're helping so much. And the fact that you're helping launch new shows, and we have another one coming up. And I know you've talked about it. So we have another one coming up in another couple of weeks.
Yep.
So we'll just keep moving forward in the digital world. So,
it's exciting.
Which is great. Yep. Very
good.
It's
cool to be a part of that.
It is. Yeah.
So speaking of that, and speaking of the Plus channel, you're going to be off the air for 3 days next week.
We do. Yeah.
You get a little break.
Yeah.
We tell you people to watch your show that there will be no off the desk next week for at least for 3 days, possibly 4. And the reason is we're putting new cameras in.
Yep.
So the cameras that we got, these cameras they're nice cameras, but the ones that we're going to get will allow a wider shot. They'll allow what are called PTZ cameras, which is pan, tilt, zoom. So you can frame it perfectly. So Kaylee, you're going to have. So when I say, Kaylee, can you give me a wide shot? You could,
it'll be a different.
Is that our cue? Should we put it on? Like,
actually, can I tell you?
Here we go.
That camera. Oh yeah, there we go.
I've been walking by.
That camera is not changing.
Oh, okay.
But
so
it's going to be the cameras for the the 2 guests and for you two. So you'll be able to do a little bit wider shot.
That'll look nice.
It'll be really nice. So
awesome.
So that's number 1. So you're going to be off for 3 days, or at least.
Probably set up those
4.
new
We'll have a really good episode when we come back.
Yeah.
So much time to plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've saved up all your stuff.
Yes. Yes.
So, and then the second thing is, I'm not making. I don't think I'm making an announcement, but maybe I am, which is great. On Off the Desk.
We love that here.
Yeah, I know. The St. Patrick's Parade this year, because Rich and Taylor are no longer working here.
Right.
Originally, we had thought, well, if Rich and Taylor, morning show hosts, they would host the St. Patrick's Parade. So we'll just have Julie and Kaylee do it. Nice job, Kaylee.
Those plans.
Man plans, God laughs, right?
Yes.
So this year, Julie is actually going to do the on-screen interviews.
Okay.
And then, and
Patrick. There you go.
That's the announcement. I didn't know for sure if that was the plan, so I'm excited.
Weren't you guys in? Were you guys in the meeting?
No.
We spoke about it, but I don't know if Julia did.
Okay,
so.
yeah, but you'll be doing the on the screen interview, which is great.
Yeah,
that'll be
and
fun.
then Patrick Berry, who is a tremendous person and a tremendous part of this organization,
for sure,
is going to be doing the booth.
Awesome.
And so it'll be Berry. Okay.
Cool. Yes.
Well,
that's exciting. I was going to say, the Irish names right there, but that's exciting. I love the parade. I had so much fun last year, and especially because I grew up going to it. So it's all like full circle, and to be able to be back in the area because I hadn't gone to it for years. So it's a lot of fun. I'll be excited. Thank you.
You earned it. Both of you have earned this position, and it's important when you look at the spot as we transition into that. The people in this spot earned their jobs and became part of the DNA of the station. And what people look at when you look at the TV station is the people whose faces are on camera. The behind the scenes people are tremendously important, as you guys know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, without them, without people in the control room, without your producers, without your photogs. Oh my God, I can't say enough about the photogs. But all the people behind the promotion, and then we obviously have to keep our business running. So the people in the sales department, it's a great team effort. But the people at home, you represent us. I should never be on TV. I'm surprised you let me.
Except if it's the Plus channel.
We love it.
I'm surprised you let me on this show.
We love having you, Bob.
I'm surprised you didn't say no. I don't think so. But anyway. But it's the people, the faces that people see that we hire to represent everybody that works behind the scenes, delivering the message to our audience. So a little bit about what this promo means, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we do a lot of promos, and it's always, breaking news, and we were there when this happened, or, the weather came in and we got you covered with our, when you have an opportunity in the Super Bowl to have the mass audience that we have, you want to do something different. And every business does this. When there's a Super Bowl commercial, they're not running just their regular commercial that they run 52 weeks a year. They're creating special commercials. And so that's what we've done. That's what I've done as a general manager in my entire career, is when I have an opportunity to create what we call the Super Bowl commercial. And we actually started working on this back in October.
Wow.
No, I think we shot the video in December.
Yes.
Is that what it was? Yeah. But the planning and the organization to get all those people together and to create.
Yeah, that was I'm sure, a battle to get everybody together at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
All the on-air talent, That was
but we were able
cool
to
get everybody together.
It was great, for everyone to be in the same studio.
I love it, because the only other time that happens is for the parade.
Right.
And just to see everybody who represents our station on the screen.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is a kind of a fun thing.
Yeah.
So we started planning this in October, and then we shot it part of it in December, and then Sean Manning and Dave Kostecki put this together through the last month. And we were going to premiere it in the Super Bowl. I think I talked about this the last time I was on Off the Desk.
I think so, yeah.
But along comes the Patriots game on Sunday night. This came out of the blue, by the way. I don't know how NBC got it. I think the NFL determines now what games are going to run on what stations, because it used to be flat out, we got the NFC game, period. Yeah. But now we have the Patriots game, which I understand you're going to.
I'm going.
Which I heard this morning.
It's a big surprise yesterday. I found out.
Yeah. Smart of you to take the day off.
Yeah.
Because you won't be home until like 2 o'clock.
No, and that's when I wake up.
You have to roll right in here. With
no, that's when I wake up. No, yeah.
Anyway, so it's an opportunity for us to do something different, and to it's not a traditional promo. When the advertisers spend millions of dollars doing these commercials, they try to do something different and unique. I would say 10% of them succeed, to be honest with you. Right. I mean, I watch all the Super Bowl ads, and I don't know how you guys feel, but maybe you could do like a critique of the Super Bowl ads.
We definitely will.
I
love watching them.
That's like part of the appeal of watching the Super Bowl too, is the commercials.
Yeah, well, that's why it has such a huge audience. It's the game, it's the halftime show, and it's the commercials.
Yeah,
people watching the commercials.
Yeah,
love it all.
They do. How much time do we have, by the way?
We have about 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Okay, okay. Because I want to show the promo and then show it again.
The big reveal. Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we go ahead and
go
ahead.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay.
For over 70 years, WWLP has been a proud cornerstone of our community. We honor that legacy deeply. You, our valued viewers, are at the heart of everything we do. Your trust motivates us as the trusted news leader. We work tirelessly around the clock to keep you informed, delivering accurate reporting and the detailed weather forecasts that matter most to you. With your support, we'll undoubtedly continue to grow together and thrive as a community. 22 News is always working for you. For over 70 years.
That is awesome.
All right. It was on a loop, so
it was on a loop. Yeah.
That was awesome.
I will tell you, Kara Walsh, who's our news director, said when she saw it, it gave her chills.
Wow.
So, and I feel the same way.
Yeah. That is like such a good representation of the legacy of 22 News.
Yeah.
And I really like that it starts in black and white and kind of like gives that old time nostalgic feel almost, and then when you're talking about the present and where our station is now and how it's grown, it comes into color. I think that's kind of a cool creative choice there.
I'm sorry, can you hit it one more time?
Yeah, sure.
Right. And then we'll
For over 70 years, WWLP has been a proud cornerstone of our community. We honor that legacy deeply. You, our valued viewers, are at the heart of everything we do. Your trust motivates us as the trusted news leader. We work tirelessly around the clock to keep you informed, delivering accurate reporting and the detailed weather forecasts that matter most to you. With your support, we'll undoubtedly continue to grow together and thrive as a community. 22 News is always working for you. For over 70 years.
It really is
There
awesome.
it is.
It is awesome. I was going to say, I love how, because a lot of people who still work here worked with many of the people that are in those photos. So I feel like the history and the storytelling, especially in the newsroom and from Bob as well, it's so prominent here. And you always hear stories of, you know, the old staff and like crazy news stories that broke and everything. And some of those faces I saw on my TV growing up. So it's crazy because I think, you know, I've witnessed it having been watching 22 News, but also from hearing the stories now since I've been working here. It's so cool to see everything all together.
Yeah, a younger Rich Teddemer and Barry
Krieger's in there.
Cy Becker. Cool to see some old faces.
Did you guys know John Quill?
No.
Oh, John was a legend here. He was.
I only know of his name.
His name.
Exactly. But what you said, Kaylee, is true. And we did it intentionally because, you know, you watch the Super Bowl and it's color this, color that, color everything. And then all of a sudden, we have these black and white pictures, and I think it'll be attention getting. People are go, what's that?
I think so too.
You know?
So that was a good touch.
I like that. Really cool.
It takes you through the ages and then to today. And, you know, that's the most important part is, you know, who's representing this TV station to the audience in their living room every night, or their kitchens, or on their phones now. Every day. So so that's important. So
it's really great to see how it all comes together. This is what I love about editing and stuff too, and putting like a vision together, because us recording that in the studio when we had to like, you know, turn like, okay, be talking and then just turn and smile and hold the smile for 30 seconds. And we're like, did I blink? Is this going to look good? You know,
and everyone's having a separate conversation, talking about something different, but it looks like, it comes together so nicely.
Yeah, you guys did great. You guys did
great. It was chatting and smiling. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
Our reporters, you know, you know, Nick and Sarah and Aretta are new reporters, plus, you know, Christina from the week. It was nice. It's nice to see everybody together who may not necessarily see each other. Were you talking to Christina?
Yes. I don't really see her anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So it was nice to kind of catch up and bring all those different faces together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a great group. It's a great group. So
we're happy to be a part of it. Yes.
Yeah. It's good.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to Sunday, and then you guys can also catch that promo again if you're watching the Patriots game on Sunday night. And Bob, thank you for coming and joining us here on this Friday edition of Off the Desk. We hope everybody has a great weekend.
Yeah. Right. We'll see you next time with new cameras.
And wide shot.
There it is.
Kaylee.